Now, still on the NDC presidential candidate John Mahama says the residents of Central Kofi, Akpafu, Lolobi, and Likpe, what you know as Sal, are not lesser citizens compared to those from constituencies where parliamentary seats were declared vacant by the Speaker. Speaking on the last day of his tour of the OT region, he called on the judiciary to pursue reforms that ensure consistency and fairness in judgment, stressing on the importance of equal representation and justice for all Ghanaians. Maxwell Agbagba has more in this report.
NDC presidential candidate John Mahama giving his own rendition of Stonebwoy's song Jijireje to criticize Vice President and NPP presidential candidate Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's economic performance, implying he hasn't met expectations as an economist. Sports journalist Yawampo Fuankra expressed his long-standing admiration for John Mahama dating back to his days as a member of parliament. He says this influenced his decision to openly support him in this election.
I've always been an admirer of John Dramani Mahama. You know, I was in Parliament as a correspondent when he was the MP for Bole Bamboy. That is when I first got to know John Mahama. So I don't need introduction, but I've always had a soft spot for John Mahama. And now that the opportunity has come for him to come back again, I will not hold back to support.
While touring the OT region, John Mahama promised to decentralize recruitment into state security agencies, aiming to bring in more personnel.
Because of the 24-hour economy, we have to improve safety and security in the country. So we have to employ more policemen, more immigration, more customs. And so we are decentralizing the recruitment. We're not going to sit in Accra and recruit. We're going to come region by region to all the 16 regions and we'll recruit so that all of us have an opportunity to join the service.
He said the lack of representation for residents in Central Kofi, Lolobi and Akpafu Sal in the Guan constituency for 4 years is injustice and worrying. He stressed the need for judicial reforms to ensure fairness and consistency.
The justice system must be consistent. Then, when it comes to MPP MPs, the Speaker declares their seats vacant for 1.5 months until we go to election. That one, it is unheard of. Their human rights are being affected. I mean, what kind of justice system is this? The people of Central Kofi, Akpafu, Lolobi, and Likpe are not inferior citizens of Ghana. The citizens of Asin North are not inferior citizens of Ghana, compared to the two that the Supreme Court is struggling to defend their representation. But we believe that one of the important things that we need for our democracy to survive is for our judiciary to carry out the reforms that make it consistent, that make it fair, and that make it able to dispense justice without fear or favor.
The NDC parliamentary candidate for the Guan constituency, Fred Agbenyu, promised John Mahama a strong showing in December's elections, vowing to secure 98% of the votes.
An area that has been described by many as the cardinal sin of the Fourth Republic. That in the 2020 elections, the people of Central Kofi, Akpafu, Lolobi, Likpe were not allowed to participate in parliamentary elections. And so, Your Excellency, we want to assure you that we are going to support you to the very end.